Major breaking news. So, I managed to decode Ed Boon's track listing. A hidden message has been found, and I quote, it says, "Congratulations, you just discovered the secret message." That was found in the mystery track listing that Ed Boon posted on Twitter Spaces. Now, you have to watch the entire video because I'm going to be breaking it down detail by detail, and I'm going to be providing video clips and tweets and screenshots and things, so everything is lined up perfectly for you. Now, I did take some of your advice from the comment section that a lot of you people complained about. It's about my videos being all over the place and not being organized. Well, I'm here to tell you today that this video is completely organized, where we stay completely on track and we knock everything out. We knock it out the park instantly, just like that. Now, a lot of other YouTubers, big YouTubers such as Dynasty, Brush Poet, the Island Boys, everybody has touched on this topic, including True Underdog Gaming, but they all missed it. Everybody is so focused on the characters that they think it's being leaked, but they missed the important message that was within what Ed Boon was sending. It's all about meaning. When you're dealing with Ed Boon, it's all about context, it's all about meaning. So watch the entire video as I break everything down. Ed Boon literally told us that he was going to give us a trailer, and he described the trailer by using track listings. This is some weird stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. This is like next level type stuff. This man is a genius. So watch this video and pay attention to every single part, because I'm breaking this case down. There is no leaks. This is all me. Detective Wave is in the building. So again, stay tuned and watch every single part of the video as we break it down. All right, let me go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this first thing up here on your screen, and we just about to hop right into it. Let's go. Make sure you hit the like button before we start, and the investigation starts right now. What button is it? Is it that one? Oh, it's this one right here. Let's go. So we're gonna break this all the way down, the way Ed Boon set the songs up and the way he released it in that cryptic space message that he did on Twitter Spaces, and then I'll come back and compile it all into one big story. There is a message from Ed Boons that says congratulations in here when you get to the end of it. So I can't wait to show you that. Detective Wave is on the case. Here's my investigation sheet. Now, what do purple rain actually mean? Prince explained the meaning of purple rain as when there's blood in the sky, red and blue equals purple. Purple rain pertains to the end of the world and being with the one you love and letting your faith / God guide you through the purple rain. Now, the second one, Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a tale of murder. A man kills someone for a reason we don't know. He confesses to his mother and tries to run, but the police arrive. He's taken away. He's tried for the murder, and there's a public outcry about his position and whether he should be tried and executed when he's a victim of circumstance. The legal profession feels he should, but many don't agree. Meanwhile, he feels abandoned by his family and or lover who refuses to engage with him. We leave before we know what happened, but the protagonist realizes that life and death for people like him are so meaningless that he doesn't care whether he lives or dies. It's a cross between a tragic opera and murder ballad. Now, I know a lot of you scratching your head right now, but I want you to continue to pay attention, because this is going to compile into one big story, I promise. So just stick around, don't go anywhere. The Beatles, Let It Be. What is the meaning behind Let It Be by the Beatles? That's what you should be focusing on. Paul McCartney wrote the song. It was inspired by his mother, Mary, who died when he was 14. Many people thought Mother Mary was a biblical reference when they heard it. Since Let It Be was the Beatles' last album, it made an appropriate statement about leaving problems behind and moving on in life. I did my research on this very thoroughly. So let's go on to the next one that we have here, which is Boogie Fever. Now, Boogie Fever is a family group with 9 members. I did my research on who created the song Boogie Fever, and I came up with a family group of 9 members. Now, a family group would be considered a clan. Now, a clan I would consider ninjas. So, with that being said, I decided to include the Mortal Kombat ninjas, which I'm getting ready to show you. But I also put the original ninjas, but I also put the ones that were not included in MK12, which we can count as 9 ninjas. Now, Smoke. I put a 1 beside Smoke because Smoke was not in Mortal Kombat 11 at all. Rain was. I put Ermac. Anything with a 1 beside it, they were not in Mortal Kombat 11. So I'm going to scroll down here so you can see what I have here. Now, we're going to count 9 people. Smoke, number 1. Ermac, number 2. Reptile, number 3. Chameleon, number 4. Cyrex, number 5. Sector, number 6. Takeda, number 7. Trimmer, number 8. Tanya, number 9. They're all ninjas. All ninjas across the board. They're all new. Now, Tanya may be a scratch, but as far as I'm concerned, she's a ninja. But I think in Mortal Kombat, she's like a necromancer or something like that. So y'all can correct me in the comment section. Now, I did include the regular ninjas, such as I got Rain up here. I got Sub-Zero. I got Scorpion. I got Noob Saibot, because they are obvious ninjas also. But we do have Sector and Cyrex. They're cyborg, cybernetic ninjas. So a family group with 9 members is a clan of ninjas or whatever it is. And that's 9 people that were not in Mortal Kombat 12. That's where I came up with that. Now, you possibly can say that this is a scratch right here. I'm going to go ahead and label this as a scratch. We're going to label that as a scratch. That's a scratch right there. That's a scratch. So moving on. Why did the police write Every Breath You Take, the song, which is the next hint? At first, listen, you might think that even... Hold on. I'm tripping. Where am I going? Oh, my crucifer's up here. Okay. It said, why did the police write Every Breath You Take? At first, listen, you might think that Every Breath You Take by the Police was a love song. However, Sting has confirmed that this top hit is anything but a song of love and romance. Every Breath You Take is about an obsessive person, a stalker who is trying to control someone. This is also a scratch, but keep that in mind because the bigger story at the end is going to tell everything we need to know. But I'm being honest with you guys and putting what I think is a scratch, what is not a scratch. Now, Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice. The praise can also be interpreted as a metaphor for addiction. That's also a scratch. That's the one part I couldn't put together, but I'm putting this information out there for you guys, the scratch parts, so maybe you can compile a story into what this means. But don't worry, there is a message from Ed Boon in all of this that says congratulations, you figured it out at the end, so stay tuned for that. Now, what is the secret message in Pink Floyd's The Wall? Alright, this is the next part. One track especially seems to confirm the fan theory that Pink was based on Barrett, which is on empty spaces. Now, remember on Twitter where Ed Boon played that, it was on spaces. It's like an empty space. Twitter spaces, get it? Now, answering a hidden message, Roger Waters can be heard speaking when the track is played backwards. Congratulations, you just discovered the secret message. Now, keep this in mind because we're going to put all the pieces together and this is going to make sense, this part. So I'm just giving you everything that was on Ed Boon's list, then we'll compile it into one big story. What happened at the end of The Wall by Pink Floyd? His sentence is to be exposed before his peers and the judge gives the order to tear down the wall. Following a prolonged silence, the wall is smashed and Pink screams. Children clean up a pile of debris and empty a Molotov cocktail. Now, clue number 1. Remember Ed Boon made that 23 tweet? Now, I could put this down as a scratch too, but I still want to put it here. Besides the 23-second song, Her Majesty, the end is the last song. Now, minus Her Majesty was the same people who did the end. I think it was the Beatles also did Her Majesty, and Ed Boon did tweet 23. Remember, he would put something 23 in the middle of it. It was a 23-second song. Now, besides the 23-second song Her Majesty, the end is the last song on the album Abbey Road by the Beatles, and Abbey Road is the penultimate album by the Beatles. So what we're saying is the end is pretty much signifying the end of the Beatles. So that's the end. They're talking about the. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. So let's just continue because I don't want to confuse you guys with so much information. But keep that in mind. We're gonna compile all of this into one big story. Like I said, clue number 2, the end. Want more ends? Well, this is actually the last line in the end. So let's do some shoopy thinking. You could say that the love they took from their fans and from each other was equal to the love that they made in their music. Thus, the love you take is equal to the love you make. So, that's going to get explained too. Clue number 3, the end. And you know what? That's a pretty good way to approach the end of a great band and legacy. Thanking each other and their fans. Starting to make sense now? Don't worry, I'm going to put it in the story. The thank you trailer. Now, we get to the good part. This the end. This is everything that just happened previously that led up. So basically, we ended up getting, is there any more under there? Okay. The thank you trailer, this is referring to the thank you trailer. This right here. All of this, these two is referring to the thank you trailer, especially when it says, what is it? The love you take is equal to the love you make. So you take love from the fans and you made Mortal Kombat, which is love in return. So clue number 4, what did Pink Floyd symbolize? This is where it gets good. In 1973, the original Pink Floyd emblem created by Storm Thurgeson in 1973 was composed of a white triangular outline placed on a black background, a rainbow coming into from the light and a thin white line on the left. It's a graphical representation of the ray of light entering the glass prism. Now, this right here is no doubtedly referring to that teaser that we got, the Sand and Space trailer, which you can see here on your screen for those of you that haven't seen it yet. Now, even with this part right here, clue number 3, the thank you part, that's also going to be included. If I haven't showed it already, I'm going to show it now, so that way you can see exactly what's going on here, because we breaking all of this stuff directly down.
Fight.
Thank you for 30 amazing, bloody years of Mortal Kombat.
We couldn't have done it without you.
You make it possible for us to do what we love every single day.
An amazing 30 years. We couldn't have done it without you.
I want to thank all the Mortal Kombat fans out there for making it possible for us to have a 30th anniversary.
Thanks for 30 years of Mortal Kombat.
To all of our amazing fans across the world, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mortal Kombat fans.
30 years would not be possible without all your support.
Thanks for 30 years of Mortal Kombat.
We really appreciate you, and cheers to 30 more years.
30 years. 30 years!
Thank you for 30 years of Mortal Kombat.
Thank you for supporting us for 30 years.
Thank you to all of our fans for giving us 30 flawless years of Mortal Kombat.
Thank you so much for 30 years of Mortal Kombat.
Thanks for 30 years of arcade, console, and mobile gaming.
Thank you to all of our fans. We couldn't have made it 30 years without you.
Thank you so much, Mortal Kombat community, for supporting us for 30 years.
Thanks to everyone for sticking by us all this time. You guys are the best.
Thank you, MK fans, for your 30 years of support.
I want to give a huge shout out to anyone who's ever had a hand in making Mortal Kombat what it is today.
Much love, and thanks again.
Thanks for playing with us.
Huge thank you for the 30 years of support you've given us.
Thank you guys for helping make Mortal Kombat be more than just a dream for the past 30 years.
Thanks for being the best fans ever.
We could not have done it without you guys, the fans.
Thank you for 30 amazing and bloody years.
Thank you very much.
Cheers to all of you.
Thank you all so much for 30 amazing years.
Thank you for supporting us over the past 30 years, and stay tuned for more exciting things to come.
Thank you for 30 years. Thanks for 30 years. Thank you for 30 years. Thanks for 30 years.
Thank you, Mortal Kombat fans, for 30 years of amazing support, and we're not quite done yet.
Now, Pink Floyd Mother. The Wall tells the story of Pink, an embittered and alienated rock star, as told through the song Mother. Part of Pink's sense of alienation comes from being raised by an overprotective single mother who lost her husband, Pink Floyd, in World War II. The song narrates a conversation by Pink and his mother. The listener learns the overprotectiveness of Pink's mother, who is helping Pink build his wall to try to protect him from the outside world, evidenced by the line, "Of course, Mama's gonna help build the wall," spoken by Pink's mother. She insists that Pink stay by her side even after he grows up and cannot stand it, when Pink eventually grows older and falls in love. Keep it up. Pay attention. Pay attention. We get into the story. Now, the Big Bang story. This is the part that brings everything together right here. No more scratching your head. This is going to put it all together right here. What do purple rain actually mean? Now it's time to put the clues together. As I said, Prince explains the meaning of purple ring as when there's blood in the sky, red and blue equals purple. Purple rain pertains to the end of the world and being with the one you love and letting your faith in God guide you through purple rain. Now, I'm going to go ahead and post this clip on your screen from MK11 because it's basically telling the story of MK11 and leading into MK12. So check out this clip right here. I want you guys to pay close attention to this right here.
Are you ready?
Yes, but no matter how we sculpt the sands, we cannot plan for every possibility. Mortals will make their own choices. New evils will arise.
Each realm must choose its own destiny. Whatever those choices, we will face them together.
Alright, now that I showed you that clip, this is where MK12 starts right here. A man kills someone for reasons we don't know. Yes, we do. This is Liu Kang killing Kronika in this area right here. He confesses to the mother and tries to run. Now, this part I could interpret as him confessing to Kronos or Kronika's husband or that Titan or ancient evil what he's done and try to run. Now, I honestly don't think Liu Kang would actually try to run cowardly, but for the sake of this story. But the police arrive and he's taken away. When it says the police, this is what I like to think the Titans. The Titans arrive and takes Liu Kang away. He's tried for murder and there's a public outcry about his position and whether he should be tried and executed when he's the victim of circumstance. So basically, Liu Kang killed Kronika. He felt like he was protecting time, blah, blah, blah. Now, the Titans want to convict Liu Kang, and there are some people who don't want him convicted, such as Garrus, such as Kitana, and all of his good people. Now, the legal profession feels that he should be, but many disagree. Meanwhile, he feels abandoned by his family and or lover who refuse to engage him. This can be feeling abandoned by Raiden or feeling abandoned by Kitana, who's supposed to be by his side. Now, we leave before we know what will happen, but the protagonist realized that life and death for people like him are so meaningless that he doesn't care whether he lives or die. And this is by Liu Kang being a god. You can't kill a god. You couldn't even kill Shinnok. So I don't even understand how he was able to kill Kronika, but that's a whole different thing within itself. But Liu Kang cannot be killed, I assume, so his life is meaningless. Doesn't matter whether he lives or dies because he's willing to sacrifice himself for his people. So I'm assuming this is going to be what's in the next upcoming Mortal Kombat trailer when we do get a full trailer. Now, it's a cross between a tragic opera and a murder ballad. Basically, again, the beginning of MK12, this is more so the storyline / trailer. So I'm going to put this here. We're going to do storyline, possible trailer. Now, we already done seen how everything played out, where this thing, before I continue, literally told us what we were going to get. It also talked about the little clip that they put at the end, Ed Boon and them saying thank you, and then we got that thing about the trailer, the pyramid, and all of that stuff, which is the ray of light entering the glass prism, which is that hourglass or whatever. So keep that in mind. So let's go back to where we was. Where was we? All right, we was right there. We leave before we know what will happen next, but the protagonist realized life and death. Okay, we read that part. Paul McCartney wrote the song. It was inspired by his mother, Mary, who died when he was 14. So this could be Kronika that died. This could be taken a couple of different ways. Many people thought Mother Mary was a biblical reference when they heard it, since Let It Be was the Beatles' last album. It made an appropriate statement about leaving problems behind and moving on in life. So this can be conflict between Liu Kang and Kitana, and Kitana happened to move on in life because Liu Kang is no longer with us due to what he did to Chronica. That's what I'm seeing. His sentence is to be exposed before his peers. Sound familiar? And the judge give the order to tear down the wall. Following a prolonged silence, the wall is smashed and Pink screams. Now, I'm gonna get to who Pink is in a second with all of this. His sentence is to be exposed before his peers. What is he being exposed for? Liu Kang is being exposed for being a fake fire god, right? A fake fire god. He's a false god. False god Liu Kang is his new nickname. And then Pink, something I would like to point out, Ed Boon has said previously, if I can find it, I'll put the screenshot up here so you can see it, but Ed Boon previously said that he would love to make a pink ninja and name him Floyd. That's literally what Ed Boon's seen. Now, if I could find that tweet, it will be up here on your screen. Also, if that's wrong, you can correct me in the comment section below, but I'm pretty sure Ed Boon said this on his Twitter account. So it should be here on your screen. If it's not there, he either didn't say it or I could not find it, but more than likely it's on your screen because I'm really gonna go hard for this video. And if it's not there, then that means it wasn't real and I could not find it and it was a spoof. So if it's there, it's real. If it's not real. Make it simple. Let's continue. What is the secret message in Pink Floyd's The Wall? This is the part that's gonna blow your mind. Now, one track especially seemed to confirm the fan theory that Pink was based on Barrett, which is an empty spaces. Remember this part? Entering a hidden message. Roger Waters can be heard speaking with the track is being played backwards. Congratulations, you just discovered the secret message. Yes, Ed Boon knew what he was doing. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for you on the screen.
Discovered the secret message. Please send your answer to old Pink.
So you can hear the clip. If that clip do not play, that mean that this video was hit with a copyright strike, or I got some type of copyright action on this video and I had to remove the music from it. So that's what I wanted to walk you through as far as all of this, to let you know that an entire story is being told with everything that Ed Boon tweeted. Now, the big question, Pink Floyd, as what I just told you, is Ed Boon wanting to make a ninja, naming him Floyd and making him the Pink Ninja. That's something he said he wanted to do or whatever. So that's basically the end of my investigation sheet. It's 5:10 in the morning. I've been working on this for about 7 hours, a couple of hours at this point, I should say, throughout the day. Yeah, I even took a nap and re-woke up to finish working on this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, if you really enjoyed all this effort, I want you to smash that like button. It is 100% free. It takes 0.2 seconds for you to hit that like button. At this point, y'all gotta support, man. Ain't nothing in life free. So hit that like button if you want to see more videos. If not, just drop your address. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright guys, this is future me back here to finish out the rest of the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It took me a long time to put this together, but I really wanted to do a thorough investigation. I had to get Detective Wave on the case so that way we could bring you guys the most accurate information possible. Again, this is all speculation. This is a full speculation video, no leaks. This is speculation. I actually wanted to roll my sleeves up and I wanted to do the real work. I wanted to get it done and I wanted to present this to you guys. If you ask me, I think I came up with some very close and pretty accurate information. We won't know until the trailer come out, but everything, it just all centered around, for example, a relationship. Who ended with a relationship? It was Kitana and it was Liu Kang, you know, and I'm honestly thinking Pink Floyd, that new character, could be the son of Kitana and Liu Kang. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking that Liu Kang gets killed. He gets judged by, you know, the Titans, whoever their judge, jury, and executioner is. And Liu Kang has nothing to live for. He either gets imprisoned like Shujinko did, and all types of stuff. You know, because like I said, he was exposed in front of his peers, meaning that he was a false god. I'm sticking to my whole false god narrative. That's just what it is. You know, so this was pretty accurate, putting this together, everything related so closely, and it all just matches everything that Ed Boon was talking about. Even with the 23 tweet, I said the tweet. Even with the 23 tweet, it led back to the Beatles and being so close to the other song that he tweeted on his list, you know. So this was pretty fun doing research, you know, just looking at everything. Also, that trailer with the grain of sand, it also says that something is coming to an end. That's the whole purpose of a time capsule, you know, or an hourglass, is that time will eventually run out. You know, it could represent time or it could represent human life. One of them is going to run out, you know, and I think this is fun. This got to be a really good one that Ed Boon did. I got to get a man his credit. I know I was pissed off about a month ago or so when I made that video saying he needed to step down from marketing. He really delivered on this, even though we did not get a full trailer, and he did acknowledge that too. He was like, not so subtle, is when he said something along that lines when he said thank you or whatever the case was. But we do appreciate that, and the hype is so real to the point when we do get a real trailer, it's gonna be bananas through the roof is what's gonna happen, you know. So again, I'm back happy. Shout out to Ed. We went through a little hard point where everybody was just getting frustrated. Where it was like, yo, F this dude, man. He doing too much playing around, you know. But it's looked like we getting somewhere. Also, rumors are starting to come out from every aspect of the corner that Sony is in bed with NRS, or I should say NRS is in bed with Sony. I made a video on that. Now reputable sources are saying the same thing. You know, credible sources are saying the same thing, that they're in bed with each other, and we may be getting something at the PlayStation showcase that they're supposed to be having. You know, chances are high, but also remember, do not get your expectations too high. That's something we're not going to do. NRS is famous for letting people down. Again, my personal take, I don't think we're going to get anything at the PlayStation showcase, but I wish I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. The only date that I have left on my board from my old leaking stuff is May 26th. Is the only date that I have. It's just good to know that we did get something in May, you know, so I'm just ready to see what May 26th have for us. Again, do not get your hopes up or whatever. This is pure speculation video, and hope you guys really enjoyed this. Now, I do want to pass the question off to you guys in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the investigation that I did in this video? Do you feel like it was far stretched or anything like that? I really want you to let me know. Now, the ones that I put scratch beside, to clarify that, those are the ones that I really couldn't connect the rest of the story to. But I do want to point that Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg, it relates to an addiction, you know. So addiction, you can be addicted to power or something like that. Maybe Liu Kang is addicted to power. And there was another one I can't think of right offhand that I couldn't connect it to something. I think it was a scratch when I said the 9 ninjas or whatever the case is, because it represented a clan. So I think, in my opinion, I got like 89% of it close as hell. So I can't wait to see what everything come out, because I will be making that video called Everything That I Got Right. And I also want you guys, everything that I got right, I want you to start tweeting some of these big YouTubers, because they owe me an apology. You know, they over here talking about me making Mortal Kombat 12 videos just for them to be uploading a Mortal Kombat 12 video every day, clickbait, and talking about some confirm. But when I was doing it, the whole city was on fire. You know, the whole community was trying to kick me out. Now that everybody else is doing it, it's kind of, oh, you know, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys up out of here. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, please go check out the Grand Theft Auto video that I uploaded earlier, as well as the other content that was uploaded. So far, we are on a winning streak. We doing 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm trying to increase that, but please show the other videos some love. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me going. Also, shout out to my mods. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie, Ice22, Dark Chaos, Street Combat, all of you guys. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but I truly appreciate you guys. Catch you in the next video. See you tomorrow for another 3-peat. Truly love working with you guys. Thank you. Catch you in the next video.